Hi there, welcome back to our Metrics, where we do SaaS teardown videos and try to identify a few conversion leaks that might be costing businesses a few $1,000s every single month. Today, we're going to be talking about ADA, which is basically an AI for customer service, right? It's basically a software that provides customer service AI agents to other enterprises, which is very helpful and very common in today's day and age. Today, first of all, we can see that the headline is very clear. It's very clear what the service does for the prospect, and there's not going to be any confusion in their minds. And then we can see straight away we are hit with a huge amount of credibility, seeing the amount of brands, high-profile brands as well that they've worked with. For example, Pinterest and Tilt, Zoom Info, and also I think I've seen Sky before while I was scrolling. We've got Monday.com. Okay. So, and Sky here, very high profile brands. So that already proves that they know what they're doing, and it gives them a huge element of credibility in the prospects' minds. And then here they've got even more stats about how they've been able to help all the businesses, right? They've been able to make businesses 8 times more productive and increase the customer satisfaction scores by 162%. Okay. 357% in return on investment and 84% resolution rate. So these stats are very attractive and appealing, and a prospect is definitely going to be attracted by that. All right. And then here they go more in depth about all the different type of solutions that they offer. And here again, they've got more case studies, which again reinforce the credibility of the business and will give a positive reinforcement in the prospect mind. And here, even more case studies with people, with the specific people clearly encouraging the use of the software and how they've been able to automate the resolution and with clear stats, right, from high-profile brands, and they state the actual person, name of the person, and their title. And here again with Tilt, look, plug, and so on and so forth, right? So this is really good credibility from this company. And then here, we've also got more explanation. Okay, if you want to see that, same thing here, and we've also got a blog and all the posts that you can read. This takes us to the end of the homepage. Now, a few things that I may suggest to increase the conversions would be, first of all, to add the frequently asked questions towards the bottom of the page. Usually, these are very helpful in order to handle any objections that a customer might have in their minds, any prospect might have in their minds before deciding to make a purchase or to speak to a sales rep or to an expert in this case. Also, at the top of the page, there's not really any kind of a contact form that they could have added to increase the opt-ins, and that could easily have been done by adding a lead magnet, whether that is an incentive, a freebie, or a discount, or anything like that that may get a prospect ready to provide their contact details, right? And then another thing that we could talk about is I believe they're not going to show the price, and I believe you're going to have to speak to an expert, as they say, right? And so, obviously, usually adding the price it might be more helpful for other types of businesses, but they've chosen not to do that. Okay, but what they do well with this pricing, well, it would be the pricing page, right? But obviously, the average price is that they've added the big element of credibility, right, in big font, very huge font, just to again make it clear to the prospect that they know what they're doing, and they will get 162% increase in customer satisfaction scores, which is very attractive. And here they've got even more certificates showing that they are very compliant with the data regulations. And again, here you can see the slideshow of the brands that they've worked with, and all the stats that they've been able to implement in the brands. And the beautiful thing about this form, contact form, that which I really like, is that it's very short and sweet. Because sometimes, usually, when you add too many fields in a contact form, you tend to see a drop off in terms of conversions, in terms of opt-ins. But the fact that they've kept it very nice and simple in terms of just three things that they need, which I believe are the most important thing. They just needed your email, the company, and the actual, something specific about your business. In this case, is the expected customer contact volume that you see this year, right? So this is really good. And then you can then go on to book a demo. And this is how you do it basically. You don't want to add too many questions in straight away, because anything that you might want to know, you can let them know later on. And other than that, I think this takes us to the end of the video, and I hope you guys liked it. If you happen to be a SaaS founder with a free trial and you would like to increase your conversions from free users to paid users, you can get in contact with me by booking a call. And the link to do so is down below in the description. Other than that, I hope you guys have a beautiful day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.